Welcome to Black Love Matters, where this serves as a therapy session for figuring out adulthood,
loving each other,
and finding our inner Barack and Michelle,
or Jay-Z and Beyonce, or Brother Love and Cassie. Have we highlighted them yet?
Nope.
I like Brother Love and Cassie Love. When they first started dating, I thought it was very sketchy, very strange, I just didn't get it. But as their love matures and grows and cultivates and they're out in the realm, ain't no wrong with that Brother Love and Cassie, a.k.a. P. Diddy, a.k.a. Sean Combs, a.k.a. Puff Daddy. What's some more of his alter egos?
A.k.a. Shiny Suit Man.
Yeah.
A.k.a. Take that.
Take that. I don't know. They've been together for almost like 10 years, ain't it?
Mm-hmm. And
Cassie living her best life. Brother Love living his best life. They looking fabulous and glamorous. Cassie ain't had a hit since Me and You, but shit, you don't need a hit. What Beyonce said, you don't got to call into work when you the boss.
Message.
Would you say message? Shit, I have my ass right next to it too. I don't know. It's just lately, I just really been liking it. I can't put my finger on it. I don't know what to say. And I think that's another example of, you don't necessarily have to be married, right? To be in this committed relationship, to be happy, to move forward, to progress. Like Black love comes in all forms and shapes and sizes, and we should be receptive to it. And I'm really feeling like, I'm feeling Brother Love lately. I don't know why. I have these ups and downs with P. Diddy where I'm like, I can't mess with him, right? But now I am team anything P. Diddy, Brother Love do. I am just him. Is it just because I feel like I done transitioned to a different age bracket where I'm like, yeah, me and him on the same level. Where it's like, just spread love. Like, just love each other. It's just too much going on. Like, all those songs with gunshots, it's just, it's not good for my anxiety. Do you know, like, it's just too much. Bow. Like, bow, and the kids, and it's just so violent. Even my girl Cardi B, like, her songs is a little violent. Like, I can't take it. My soul won't let me. What about you? And well, how many kids Brother Love got? Only thing I will say is surprising that Cassie has no kids. She's still young though, so she still got plenty of time, honey. You know these men be having kids, honey.
That's why he got him.
60s.
That's why he got him young.
What?
That's why he got her young.
Yeah. Because he got like 4 or 5 kids.
I thought the nigga had like 9.
I don't know if he got 9 kids, but he got a whole handful. And all of them are, that's the thing. We don't know how many kids he got, but you ain't never heard P. Diddy with no type of child support case. You ain't never heard Kim Porter, any of them women coming forward talking about P. Diddy don't take care of his children, okay? That is one story. That is one allegation you have never heard in the media.
He got twins and shit?
Yeah, he got twins. He got Chance.
6.
He got, what's the one, don't he play on Empire? Or Star? What's that show you like? That's the with that white girl Quincy. I can't stand. Quincy. Ain't he on? That's allegedly his child too. Yeah. I mean, why they do this to Quincy? They always try to bring Albie Shore into it. Whatever happened. They have an agreement. Let it go, niggas.
And you know he got the twins.
Twins who cute. Like but that son, I forgot his name. One of them is his twin. One of them boys is his fucking twin, and it's him identically. He the one who's like trying to be a rapper or something. His name like King or something like that, or Christian or something like that. Whatever. But we off track. But I just really love Brother Love and Cassie. You got any other thoughts on Brother Love and Cassie? I'm just feeling Brother Love energy.
I know.
I'm just feeling it. You don't got nothing about him. You ain't feeling that energy. Or Cassie too. Well, Cassie's just gorgeous. She's just one of them women who can just be, honey. Just pretty.
I'm rooting for any type of black love.
Any type of black love to make it right. Because after the shows we done binge watch this weekend, we would binge watch Empire. Jesus, we gonna do a recap on Empire. Why did y'all tell us Empire was popping like this?
Damn it, man!
It's too much. All right, who is you?
I'm Neil,
and this is Nayan B.
Episode
84.
84, y'all.
1 week into Christmas.
Now, why you gotta do that to the people?
What you mean?
Because you know, if somebody listening right now, I
still ain't put my shit in the mail.
Who then took the day off to go
shopping,
last minute Christmas shopping.
That ain't the reason for the season, y'all.
Why the kids in school?
The kids still in school?
Yeah.
They go into Friday? I guess that makes sense because it runs on a Monday.
I hope y'all supporting a black business.
Yeah, y'all at least support some black businesses.
Kwanzaa is coming up.
Kwanzaa. We still haven't decided what we're doing for Kwanzaa. Harambe. You gotta say it 7 times with your fist in the air. Not right now. Not right now. Does this nigga about to do it now?
I'm about to bust out into Harambe.
Shut up.
So
it's not a dance.
To all my niggas out there waiting to Hofu.
I don't like that sentence.
What?
Would you say all my niggas? I don't think we should. I think we maybe should go on a nigga hiatus during Kwanzaa.
Well, that's why your name is Nyambi.
Come on. Tom will lead his 5-star.
Alrighty. I need a 5-star review on Apple Podcasts and Stitcher. And follow us on our Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter on Black Love Matters. Remember, that's black with no K. What else?
That's it. I want me to do a check-in. What you mean? What else?
What else?
That's your area.
What podcast over? As always,
go to blacklovematters.com. Have a beautiful week. No,
right.
I'm joking.
You got to check in?
Yes. So I went to church Sunday. I finally went back in the house of the Lord. Y'all know I missed the last couple Sundays trying to regroup. And the devil was working. It was Angel Sunday. God, talking.
What Angel Sunday mean?
With the children.
Oh, you went there with the kids?
The kids singing, the kids praying, the kids doing the offering,
the kids
doing
the
back. Ushering, the kids doing everything.
Shit.
And we was rolling first because some of the older kids, you could they got their routine. Like this one girl come up there, she do her prayer, she sit down, she good. But one kid was up there, she was like, I would like to give out her. And the older lady's, huh?
Speak up, baby.
The Lord can't hear. I said, not the Lord can't hear. The Lord hear everything. The Lord hear our thoughts and whispers. What the Lord do? The pastor would be like, the Lord hear everything. Good job. Because the little old ladies be like, child, what? So I had to work my way through that and like grit and bear it. And I can handle that. But you know what happened? Where I almost had to step outside is they start singing them Christmas carols.
Oh.
Do you hear what I hear? And drummer boy, rumpa-pum-pum. If they rumpa-pum-pumped one more damn time. I said, the devil is inside. I am the devil. Help me, Lord. Like, I just wanted to be like, I just wanted to go lay down at the altar. And it's the children, right? No, it's not that. It's like they be forgetting their lines.
Oh.
It's so the girl singing, then here he come. To what? With the drum. With the same. We're not there yet. That's basically like that was his only line.
Because he was probably the only bass.
He wasn't no bass. He was 5.
Well, shit, he was a bass for 5. Shit, I've been in the choir. That's all.
And that was his only like, pum. And like the choir director had to be like,
no,
go, no, come on. And did he like rum?
Pum. No, not yet. I
said, put on the back track. You treat them like Mariah Carey. Put on the back track, honey. They need a back. Is that what's called? The backing track?
Yeah.
And then you can tell, again, here come the old ladies to the rescue. They just start singing with them. Baby Jesus, pum. So the Lord had to help purify my heart a little bit. But as always, it was good going to church. It was good to get me back into, the feeling, right? The self-care of church and the word and all that stuff. And, the sermon was about, faith, believe, and trust and this idea of complete surrender. And, I think that speaks to what I was going through. And, this idea, sometimes you just got to surrender all, right? That's when I wanted to hear the old Negro spiritual, I surrender all. And just start crying in the back, but it ain't happening. They was rumpa-pum-pumming. And then also they talked about this idea of like a new perspective and a new walk and talk. So when you go through things right after you've been in this water, it shouldn't look the same. And the pastor had me cracking up a little bit.
Yeah, so it'd be dirty.
What?
You get in the water.
You get in that water and you clean your soul. What the old folks say, your soul should be washed white as snow. But I love my blackness.
Get in that water. Get out, it's dirty.
What?
Have a tub.
What?
Make sure you get in the shower afterwards.
Shut up. What are you doing? This is my check-in. I'm
sorry.
telling you what I done got from the little piece of word I done got from church.
Well, go ahead, baby.
I know. You done threw me off, but they was talking about, if you get in that water, your perspective should be different. He said now, but in reality, it reminded me of like the old folks be like, I stepped in the water cold to chill my body, not my soul. But I'm a new man, right? Walking new, talking new, hands new, feet new. But the pastor like, well, we all know that ain't new feet. They had corns on it before they went in. They got corns on it after. But it's the idea, right? That if you surrendered, gave yourself to God, you have a different outlook, right? You got a different endpoint. You got a different, folks working on your team. So even if you got corns now, it ain't forever, right? So, just kind of processing that a little bit. The stuff you process a little different when you get older. Like I've been hearing that for how long, right? But for some reason today, I was like, yeah. I thought, if your hands ashy before you get in the water, they're going to be ashy when you get out. You still got to do the work, right? Even though you done got that water on, you done said what you're going to say, made your commitment. It's still work to be done, right?
Still got to put on the baby oil.
You still got to put on baby oil, right? So I just thought that was good. And then the last thing that, and something else they talked about is the idea, what struck to me, I think this is the thing that stuck to me the most. Other stuff just kind of made me snicker, reminded me of my grandparents. But the idea of being willing and obedient to change your agenda. Well, you know, that's hard for me to change your agenda. And the Lord will do anything he can to break what you're doing to say, hey, that ain't the agenda. Oh, we going over here, right? And just being able to surrender to that. Or like if you say, you know, I'm Jesus, take the wheel. You know, that's my favorite tone. I can't play Jesus, take the wheel. Oh, but make it right down here. Make it right on Livernois. I ain't going down there. You told me to take the wheel, right? I'm riding. Right. And then the last thing that they talked about was, he said, you know, my pastor, he always say stuff come to his spirit. He said, this ain't what planned, but I want to just talk to the couples out here. We're going to get him on the show, y'all. And him and his wife. And he was just saying, you know, this is just something I want to say to the couples, the idea of knowing, you know, as we going into the holiday season, don't break up your home just to be right. Did you get that? He was like, I know a lot of y'all didn't get that. Not ready to receive it right now. I know.
Don't break up your home just to be right. Right.
He said, don't break up your home just to be right. He said, I just want to put that out there as everyone is going into this season, because it's a choice to be happy and have joyfulness. And it's a choice to know when and where, right? You know, you don't pick all battles. Sometimes it's okay just to smile and nod for peace in your home, especially on this holiday season. This idea of, you know, when you having these conversations with self, right? So, you know, when your spouse be fucking up, Neram don't be taking out the trash. I'm like, Neram, never take out the fucking trash. You never do this. You never do that. The pastor's like, you ever thought, well, what do we do right? And who's saying what? So who's speaking? Is that the Lord saying he never take out the trash? Or is that the devil speaking? Who is speaking? And then the last thing he did with the couple that caught me in my throat, he was like, I think I told you, Neram. He said, you know the old saying, sometimes you sleeping with the enemy, but who is the enemy if it ain't your partner? Sometimes you the enemy. I said, shit. I said, you sleeping with the enemy, but the enemy ain't your partner. It's you.
God damn.
Whoa.
That nigga punched y'all in the throat.
He punched all the couples in the throat.
Shit.
All the couples, and this stand for the benediction.
Oh.
But that, you know, I definitely believe in you, especially as a couple, you gotta let some of that shit go, especially around high stress seasons. Like, you gotta let some of that shit go. Go write it in your journal, go scream in the pillow. It ain't worth fighting with your partner, spouse. I believe that. But when they say you sleeping with the enemy ain't always your partner. Sometimes the enemy is you. That means you gotta look at yourself in the motherfucking mirror to say, am I the problem? Come on.
Sometimes the answer is yes.
Come on. What you thought about that there?
That nigga done punched y'all in
the throat. You missed a good Sunday.
Shit.
Neil would have been up. Look, doesn't Neram and the pastor the only one. And what's it called? Your favorite assistant pastor.
Oh my God.
Because he was performing, honey.
Wow. I know he got up there. He damn near did a backflip. Y'all hear that? But he is speaking bars, son. Bars.
But and then even in the pastor was like, I know everybody not ready to receive that right now. And that's okay. We'll be back next Sunday.
Bars. Some y'all niggas sleeping with the enemy, but it ain't your partner.
It's you.
Bars.
And then you can tell people pause because he paused. Everybody like, right. Who was in the bed of spirit? Yeah, you.
Look. And everybody looking around like, who else?
What pastor talking about?
What are you talking about? He had to break it down to you. I'm talking about you, nigga. But no, I think that is the truth. Like, you know, sometimes that I feel like
your own worst enemy.
You are your own worst enemy.
Especially
when it comes to this stuff, when it comes to relationships, when it comes to this high stress area with Christmas coming up and New Year, Kwanzaa,
and it's self-imposed stress, right?
Yeah, it ain't
like either way you believe in it. So if you believe the reason for the season is Christ and Christmas, it ain't nothing about none of this going on, right? That ain't nothing in the Bible who say you got to get gifts, and again, it's nothing wrong with that. If you want to get gifts, fine. But this is self-imposed stress, even for the folks who don't believe, right? Self-imposed shit. This is stuff we putting on ourselves, right?
Yes. But I also think when you was talking about like don't break up your house just to be right.
That's a whole episode.
So
okay,
the way I even took it, you know, I know there's multiple ways you can take it, but the way I took it is like don't be, you know, the optics of everything, like trying to be right when it looks like
ooh, come on, Nero.
When shit is actually fucked up, because you know it is the reason in the season, and you know shit break down. Hey,
water heater.
My water heater broke down.
Car
broke
2
down.
weeks before Christmas. We had children. We be looking at them. Hey, y'all.
Exactly.
We got new traditions.
So you know,
we make gifts.
the situation with you and your job situation.
Child, I'm just saying, rough when we had some children.
But when it really comes down to it, like, don't break up your home to look right, or to be right. And I thought he was like the optics of it, like, so don't be trying to
argue,
break up that, spending all the money you ain't got, or doing all this other shit just so you can look right around for the season, for the optics, for your kids, or whoever your friends and family that's coming by. You want to make it look like you got something for yourself.
Come on, you can't have 3 meats.
But hell, if you can't afford 3 meats, nigga,
you can't have 3
get you
meats.
A ham.
You can't have the 3
and a turkey.
I do a potluck. Sometimes niggas gotta bring shit.
So that's how more or less I took it. But it can be taken multiple ways.
That's why it's the word up for interpretation.
But I think this is definitely the reason and season for people to really spend too much, spending shit they ain't got.
Come on.
Get shit they don't need.
Oof.
And all types of other stuff. Just for the optics.
Yeah.
Just because everybody else is doing it. Monkey see, monkey do type bullshit.
Yeah.
So
as I said, Sunday it was a good service. Like, it was all around. Like, it wasn't. Sometimes I'd be in it just touched me so much, but this touched me on a different level. Like, it touched me on, I don't want to say more practical level, but it was like practical advice. Like, yeah, that is a word for it. But other than that, the weekend was good, but it went by way too fast. What did I do this weekend? Now I'm gonna stay on the couch, go to church. You made some sorrel. You gonna talk about that?
Yeah, that sorrel was good as fuck.
Sorrel hibiscus, for the folks who don't know what that is. Because I didn't really know about that till I came out here. Did you?
Yeah.
Oh, you did?
Yeah,
well, I guess we'll talk about that in yours. So it went by too fast, and I'm going to figure out what I want to do next week. And, I would just prefer to sleep for the next 2 weeks. But I don't think my tribe around me going to allow me to do that.
Nope.
But I'm tired still. Like, I'm still restless, right? I done took melatonin and everything. Usually, if I take me a couple nights of melatonin, ain't no anxiety, ain't enough thinking in the world for the melatonin to be like, night. But if somehow the thinking and the ruminating don't work through the melatonin, like, fuck your melatonin. So I don't know if it's the brain. Maybe I got that cheap melatonin this time, honey. I don't know. But I am tired, so I'm going to try to get a good night's sleep the next few days. But just focus on doing the little things and creating hobbies, right? I told you I was going to try some hobbies. So one of the things I'm going to do, I've been playing with these same 20 pounds. Y'all probably been hearing me. I've been like 5 pounds away, then 15, then 20, then 5. So my goal is to really work on getting these 20 pounds off of me by eating, changing kind of my diet slightly. Or I do eat trash. I just don't eat a lot. That's the only thing that keeps me balanced, but really seeing what it is to do, like, to not eat cupcakes for a week. I love sweets.
I know, baby.
No cupcakes. Liquids really don't get me too much, right? The worst I do is some tea, but I don't even do that sweet and too bad. Liquids is not my strong suit, but I think it's sweets and snacking.
Yes.
So getting sweets and stuff. If I can get sweets and snacking under control, I'll be good. And then also figuring out how I'm gonna move my body, especially in the winter. Y'all, I don't know if y'all know, but I'm a walker. I can tear up some miles on walking. Now, I ain't a huge runner. I do a slight log. Is that what it's called? Slog? Slow jog.
Yeah, slow jog.
But I'm more of a walker. Like, as near, I'm like, I can knock out 3-4 miles just for fun. Like, well, I'll be right back and just do it. And that really does help. But y'all, it's cold in the polar bear pussy out here. Like, I can't be out there just walking. I've been froze to death. So I need to figure out what I'm going to do. So that might be getting on a treadmill or doing a little yoga. Me and Nia usually do a yoga challenge at the beginning of the year. Maybe starting out a little bit earlier. Since I got more free time, maybe 2 a days. But the goal is to get these 20 pounds off me. And the thing is, for the 20 pounds, it's just to touch my goal weight. That's not my lifelong goal weight. Yeah, ladies, is it just me or gentlemen? You ever just had a way to be like, yeah, I just would like to say I was there at one point in my life. And then prior to that 20 I lose, I can gain a good 10. And if I can stay in that range, I'll be happy. So I want to get this 20, and that'd be like ideal, right? That'd be like swimsuit ready. And then by the end of the summer, it'd be like, give or take 10 pounds. That's all right.
Okay.
Well, you know what I'm saying? Because it's a certain way where you can just maintain. And the way that there's a certain way you got to maintain. Right. And I'm trying to just maintain. So I'm going to do that. And some of the other hobbies I'm thinking about is getting back into reading. But I'm going to do a little lighter reading. I got to put Baldwin down, I think. And I got to go into the fiction. And not slavery fiction. Like, I might have to go into, like, white fiction. When they just talking about Christmas trees and, suspense novels. Like, I think, because I didn't share with you, I was even had a problem reading. Like, I would read and I couldn't get past chapters. I'm reading stuff over and over again. I think it was just too heavy. Like, and my brain was like, nope. we're not processing this. Put it down. So I want to get back into reading, my blog. So really releasing that. And I think that might be the best way to kind of tell my story and be transparent with my feelings and all the stuff going on. And then I don't know what we'll focus on. I think it's just going to be everything, muses of Nyambi, right? Yeah. So it's everything from the stuff I love in education, namaste shit. Y'all know I love essential oils and crystals and rots and astrology to cooking. Like, I think it just might just be, I don't know. I was going to do like kind of a, what's it called? A mirror to, y'all know that girl. I hate to love her. The Year of Cozy. God damn it. I want to be that so bad. But I don't think I'm at that point where I can do the Year of Cozy. Like, I almost want to do like a Year of Ratchet. Like, Ratchet self-care. I don't know what it'd be called. Like the
Year Ratchet. Okay, y'all. I'm gonna show you how to make some right Kool-Aid.
Shut up. No,
so
I'm not that.
So some of y'all niggas using cold water with the sugar. Message, you supposed to be using hot water or warm so the sugar to dissolve.
Ratchet. Like, it's like a mixture between ratchet, righteous, spiritual. And like, I don't know what that word is. Maybe I got to create it.
Help her out, y'all.
Yeah.
Send an email.
It just muses of black girl, right? Maybe that's what it is. It's like, it just muses of a brown girl who's just trying to make it, right? So that's what I'm thinking, something like that. And then lastly, that sleep routine. Like, I need to get this sleep routine in order. Like, I'm looking like white people, but you never see them who's white people like, I haven't slept in 3 days. Like, I feel like I'm that now. Like, I feel like my eyes are sunken in. Like, I need to get to sleep. And I need to get some good sleep before this has an effect on my skin. Okay? I don't have time for that. Okay? I've been putting this serum on, this vitamin C. Like, I'm trying to maintain. Like, I think that's the other thing. Like, I'm trying to make sure my skin is good and my hair is moisturized. Like, I'm just trying to be, I'm rubbing coconut in my nails. Like, I'm coconut oil in my nails. I'm just trying to be a fly Nyambi. So when my haters see me in the street,
you be fly.
Well, I'm always flying because the Lord is with me. Okay. The light just shines. And then only thing else to let y'all know is what we're gonna do for the holiday and Kwanzaa. Like, we probably, Monday's Christmas, so we probably won't have an episode on Monday or like New Year's Day or anything. But we'll let you know if anything changes. But I would say definitely next week you'll be getting a nice Kwanzaa spin. So ready or not, here we come. Harambe.
Harambe, 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 Harambe.
And I don't know if we're gonna do stuff 7 days, but everything gonna be very Kwanzaa thing next week.
Okay. First things first. Y'all hear about this Uber shit?
I've heard of it, but I didn't know if it was true.
So, like, I need y'all to go and figure out. So, Uber done did multiple things. These niggas done created espionage. These niggas done bribed foreign officials. They over here breaking into people's shit.
Oh my Lord.
They hacked into Google and stole how that Google self-driving car and shit.
Yeah.
Y'all need to check out into it. They done hired a ex-CIA trained specialist.
Hold on. What is the purpose? What are they trying to do?
They just stealing everything.
Hold on. Uber?
Yes.
For the purpose of?
To make money and world domination. Yeah.
Niram, I don't understand.
Okay. Well, y'all need to go look it up. I just wanted to bring it up, allegedly.
Uber accused of espionage, bribery. I don't understand.
Look. Uber accused espionage, hacking, bribery, and a bombshell letter.
Who snitched?
One of the people that used to work there.
Oh, how high up is they?
Very high up. Might be even a lawyer. Oh. This shit is crazy.
I mean, it don't surprise me.
I can't go all the way into it, but Uber's being sued by Google for stealing trade secrets of the self-driving car. What else is going on? They somebody downloaded confidential files from servers of Google and shit. Yeah, I'm just going through some of the shit that's going on in this article here. You know, somebody said Uber testified to pay $4.5 million to reveal some other shit, some accusations.
So is Uber a front for something?
I don't know.
Is it really not a car service?
I don't know what the hell it is.
Are they behind the Trump administration?
But,
what is going on?
Yeah, this dude leaked a 34-page article or whatever.
Well, Nyambi will read through it this week and report back.
This shit is crazy.
That is kind of crazy and like really weird.
Mm-hmm. So we got that
2017. Jesus, we know you were a very interesting year.
Mm-hmm.
Come on, 2018. I just really want a very peaceful 2018. I want a very uneventful and peaceful 2018.
Well, start doing that yoga, baby.
Okay.
What else is going on? Like Nyambi said, I made some good ass sorrel.
I call it sorrel. You call it what?
You know, the Jamaican said call it sorrel.
You call it sorrel? I call it sorrel.
The Jamaican call
Or
it
actually,
sorrel.
before I even got out here,
It's
I called it hibiscus.
It's really hibiscus, but in Jamaica, it's like sorrel.
Sorrel or sorrel? Y'all tell
sorrel.
us. Y'all folks tell us.
Sorrel.
Jamaicans, y'all tell us.
Sorrel.
Sorrel.
Okay. See, that's that New England, Midwest,
hibiscus. I don't call it the genus, species, phylum, class. That's what I'm doing.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing.
Well, anyway, that shit was good as hell.
Oh, my goodness.
So I went to this Jamaican restaurant.
The vegan one.
The vegan Jamaican restaurant.
Good.
And I was asking him, I was like, you got some sorrel or sorrel? He's like, you know what? You know how to make some? I said, yeah, I know how to make some.
Water in it, don't you?
So you just boil it, right, with some sugar and some clove and shit like that.
Did you say shit
like
that?
So his ass go in the back and get this big ass bag. Yeah, so I went to the store. I'm planning on making some, but I haven't had the chance. Then his ass give me a grocery bag full of that shit.
Come on, Uncle. He's in the grocery bag.
Yeah.
Neil showed me. I said, "What's some flour?" I'm thinking it's some dried flowers. I said, "What is?" I guess it is dried flowers.
It
but I
is.
was like, "What in the world?" Neil, I'm like, he is strong.
Mm-hmm.
I like my what is it?
Weak.
Sorrel. I don't like it weak, but that should be strong, honey. It be hitting you in the back of your throat. You put so for the folks, you got to describe it for the folks who ain't never had it.
So
it's some niggas from Detroit ain't never had it like us. I ain't know about this. You knew about this before New England?
Yeah. Well, my daddy had a Jamaican friend. His wife always made it.
Oh my God.
Every time we be out there cutting that
white
grass, baby, you want some sorrel?
Yes, you.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
I didn't know what the hell it was.
Purple Kool-Aid.
I thought it was Kool-Aid. That's all. It was a little spicy Kool-Aid.
Jamaican Kool-Aid.
A little spicy Kool-Aid.
Well, some people do put cinnamon in their Kool-Aid. That's old school trick.
Oh, okay.
Come on. And for a little holiday cheer, you put a little cinnamon stick in there.
Yeah.
A little bite.
So sorrel or hibiscus or whatever, it's like a plant. So it's like a what they call this shit when it ain't herbal tea type thing.
Yes,
so it's
herbal
like
tea. It's tea.
Yeah, so you just boil down like
yeah.
It's basically like hibiscus flower or something like that, and you just boil it down, and then you add like clove,
lots of sugar.
You know what? I mean, I add that much sugar to it. Only
brown sugar or white sugar? You add?
White sugar. Mm-hmm. So for 9 cups, I only added a cup and a half of sugar.
I mean, that's a lot of sugar. But yeah, it's still you splitting it off from and then we dilute it down. Yeah.
Yeah. So you add your sugar, your cinnamon sticks, your clove. What else I had to it? Ginger. Well, we ain't had no ginger, and I ain't feel like going to the store.
Yeah, but that's what you would put in there.
And I'll just fuck around and put some allspice in it because allspice got all the shit in it.
We was out of something. And he was like, "We don't got it." I was like, "Well, allspice have it." He said, "All right." No, this was Nero said that first. He was like, "Well, should I put pumpkin spice in it?" Nigga, pumpkin spice in it. That ain't the same tribe. That ain't the same spice group.
I'm just trying to pumpkin spice my life.
You living your best white woman life. I said pumpkin. I said, what pumpkin you see in the island?
Shit, I'm trying to live my best white woman of color.
What Caribbean place you see them have anything to do with pumpkins?
I know.
No, you'd stay away from that.
And then I added some Crown Royal to that shit.
Crown Royal.
That shit was
we love good. Crown. We need to get sponsored.
And then what else? I added a little seltzer on top of it.
Water.
To add a little fizz.
Club soda.
Man, I drunk that shit. Naomi put on a movie and I fell asleep.
Snoring in my ear.
I was getting that good sleep.
Yeah, I like my sorrel diluted down too. I don't like it too strong because sorrel can be very pungent, like to the point where it almost gonna coat your teeth because it's a dark, deep red burgundy color.
Yeah, it'll stain some shit too.
It'll stain stuff a lot, and if you when you steep it too long, it'll turn bitter on you. Like it's a really, I don't know, it's unique. So y'all should look at it. If y'all looking for a nice little
holiday type of
thing. Yeah, black folks really like it. But as I said, I wasn't introduced to sorrel. I didn't know about it till I came out here. At all, and it was island folks. It was Caribbean folks who introduced it to me because I like to try everything. When somebody grandma cook it, I said, "Yeah, I tried." And I tried. I said, "Oh, that's good."
Shit, good as hell.
I ain't know about that. I got introduced to the whole island cuisine when I got out here. We ain't really had that too much in Detroit.
Yeah, well, I always knew about that goat. That goat.
No, I ain't mess with no goat.
You ain't no goat.
I still really don't mess with no goat. Oh. I do a lamb. I can't do no goat though.
Okay.
What else you got there?
What else is going on? Why y'all niggas ain't let us know about Empire?
That shit got good because I stopped watching it because I couldn't do it. Oh my God.
Well, I've been busy, so I ain't been ever watching. But I
gotta be in the right mental state because when Lucius start losing his sight, and then Demi Moore, and then he see music as colors, I said, "What the Kanye West is going on?" And I just had to leave it alone.
So before I even get there, I preface this because I was doing me a little self care. Nigga, then got on my road bike.
Oh Jesus!
Did the bike for about half an hour. Listened to the new Eminem CD. It's all right. And what else? Listened to the new Jeezy CD. Took a bath.
What's all these collaboration CDs?
What you mean? Jeezy, it wasn't collaboration.
Jeezy and Fabulous don't have a CD together?
No, baby, that's Jadakiss and Fabulous.
My bad.
Get it right.
Sorry.
They CD dope too.
Is that?
Mm-hmm. I was a little worried about Eminem, but he got some hot tracks on there.
I remain silent.
Okay. So I did that. Nigga took a bath. I didn't stole one of Naomi bath bombs and shit.
I don't know why men act like they don't like a bath bomb.
Nigga,
Some essential oil?
I just sat in the tub.
And your skin was soft too, wasn't it?
I sat in the tub and I
Which one you use?
The I want to say hibiscus.
Eucalyptus?
Yeah, eucalyptus one.
Oh, okay. Oh, so it was tingly.
It was tingling. Had my body tingling and shit.
Supposed to help. That's good. It helps with aches and pains.
Nigga, I done had some. I put some Epsom salt in there, just like old folk.
Yeah, ain't no wrong with some Epsom salt in the bath.
Turned all the lights off in the bathroom.
You light a candle?
No, I ain't light a candle.
This is in the dark?
No. Let me finish.
Oh, let's go finish.
So,
finish near.
I put my Nintendo Switch, and now you can have. Now you can have Hulu on Nintendo Switch. So I was watching Hulu, and that's when I started the Empire. So I watched like 2 episodes.
Let that Nintendo Switch fall in that tub.
Oh, it wasn't, because I had it on the toilet.
You should put it in a plastic bag.
Well, I can be able to hear shit.
Oh,
anyways, anyways, I had it on the toilet, and I was watching it while I was in the tub and shit.
Yeah,
just chilling, just all types of self-care. And I was like, damn, this Empire getting good. And I was like, babe, like, we got to watch this shit. So we watched it.
Because we were supposed to record earlier.
Let me tell you.
Oh, my God, it's getting good. Why ain't y'all tell me it's getting... And it's the only show that's still playing.
When Andre had...
Oh, spoiler alert first.
This shit is like... Ain't they on a break now?
No, I think they're the only ones rolling.
Well, when Andre had his Fight Club
first start with Felicia Rashad.
Okay.
Start with Felicia Rashad. How she's the ultimate villain.
Go ahead.
Felicia Rashad is going to tear the fucking Lucius Lyon and his whole family down piece by motherfucking piece. And she doesn't care who she has to fuck, sue, or kill to do it. I'm not used to Felicia Rashad being the evil goddess. Is this different? And she's doing it so well she do it without even blinking. To say, oh yeah, I had to get your weak ass up out of there to do X, Y, and Z, okay? I said, damn, Felicia.
That shit was crazy.
But go ahead. I'm sorry. I'm taking over your channel.
Well, we started with Felicia Rashad. Yeah. So then they took Baby Bella away.
Oh, and Forrest Whitaker. Did his eye straighten up?
He put on, I figure his eye straighten up whenever he put on glasses.
Oh, does it?
I think, it's like that other person that we may know. That when they wear glasses, they eye straighten the fuck up. And we just be wondering why he just don't wear glasses all the time.
You remind me of one of our other friends who asked me, do so-and-so I do that all the time? I said, I'm not having this conversation right now.
So I figured Forrest Whitaker got the same thing.
So like when your eye wander, if you could do glasses to fix that?
I guess. I don't know.
I thought you had to have surgery.
I don't know.
It's been a while since I really haven't seen anyone under like 30 with eyes that wander.
Mm-hmm. That was something that was back in the day.
Yeah, what happened? What caused that? Because I have cousins who had that. And you right when they put on their glasses?
You put on their glasses, that shit can straight.
We used to tease them so bad. Jeez, I'm sorry, cousin. Oh my God, we teased him like a dog.
So they done took Baby Bella away from Jamal.
Oh, Jesus.
What happened to Goat?
Is that his name, Jamal?
Yeah.
No, Hakeem. Who became to be my favorite character.
Then Jamal Lover and finally came on out.
Oh, stupid ass.
And then motherfucking Andre is having a fucking Fight Club Mr. Robot moment. This nigga fighting with himself, making love to himself.
Don't we all? Don't we all?
Having full on arguments at white tablecloth.
I thought you were saying in front of white people. He did that too.
And this nigga thought he done killed. I done killed her mama. I'm sorry.
And then they came in Lucius and Cookie. They said,
ain't nobody here, baby. What? No.
Shit.
This nigga started smacking himself.
My God.
I said, Naomi, we got to record because I'm gonna fuck around. Ain't gonna be no podcast on Monday.
Jamal, I don't know his name ain't Jamal. Andre. I don't know who fucking played him, but I've been sleeping on him this whole time until this moment. He fucking acted his ass off because he had me. Mm-hmm. He had me where I don't have no children. Well, Bot store think I do, but I don't have no children. And I went into maternal instinct. I just start holding and rocking near him. Because what do you do, like, as a mother? So, Cookie, in this role, you seeing your son having this nervous break, and you don't do nothing but hold him against your breast and saying, it's all right. Meanwhile, on the ranch, Lucius looking stupid. Like, he crying. What the fuck is you crying for? This boy need help. Can we talk about mental health in the Black community? Because the thing, that breakdown he had, that happens in a lot more families than you think, okay? It might not, it might not happen to that extreme, right? But somebody got an uncle, cousin, sister, brother, mama, daddy who talking to their damn self, who seeing shit that ain't there, and we ignoring it. Come on. I said, I think I wanted to do an alternate scene where he be like, I'm bringing her to meet. Because remember, he kept saying, I'm going to bring her to meet the family.
Yeah.
And then, could you imagine he bring it to dinner and ain't bring nobody? Oh, shit. Who going to be the first one to say something? Hakeem.
Where she at, bro?
She ain't there. No, they would have clowned her. What's that robot name? Sabrina?
Yeah. Oh, you talking about the sex robot?
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't remember that whole name.
But it's something about that scene that touched me. Because it got scary, didn't it? Yeah. Like, oh, my God. Oh, shit.
Shit.
Ain't nobody there.
Shit.
What do you do? Like,
get the fuck on.
No, you can't. But that's their kid, right?
I know.
Anybody else, yeah, I'd be like, yeah, ease on the slow step back. I pretend she there with him. But I'm like, you see, I'm like, she is there. Let's wrap her in this cover. I'll take care of it. That's what I say. I'm like, I'll take care of it. I just put it in the trash.
So, that's one of the things I hopefully, that's the episode where he stopped on. So we plan on watching some more, but we got to get this podcast out. But it just makes me even think, like,
wow,
what has been real and what has been
not fake with
him.
Like, oh my goodness.
So he said,
so
his
whole storyline is now in flux, right?
Exactly. We don't know what the fuck. He talking about he blew up his daddy, but what if it wasn't him? So
he ain't been right since that white woman died.
He ain't been right, but you also got to think Felicia Rashad, she plotting and shit. So she got something on his doctor, and his doctor fucking up his meds.
He got erectile dysfunction, honey, and he was just so on that erectile dysfunction.
Yeah, like, I just can't perform, and it's like, who?
And then Cookie like, what? Perform what? And DC sexually. She said,
oh, okay.
Sorry, baby.
We got Viagra for that.
We can work through it. So I don't know. That's getting to me. And Andre, I don't know. I got to find out his name. I think we highlighted him and his wife because him and Boo Boo Kitty married in real life.
Yeah.
I think his name is like Burgess or something like that. He acting. I'm giving him his props because before I was sleeping on him.
Well, he's from Juilliard.
Oh, he's formally trained, darling. He's formally trained. Okay.
Because at first I heard that he wanted to leave the show because he felt like his role wasn't.
Yeah. I agree.
So
I mean, you better collect that fucking check. But yeah, he's right. It wasn't that much substance there. Yeah. But he came through this season.
Yeah.
He went to, what's his name? Big Daddy Lee Daniels would say, I need to perform. I need to hone in my craft. And that's what the fuck he did. Because I was washing dishes. I had to come out the kitchen. And I said, all right, Lee. Because Lee Daniels like Tyler Perry. I support both of them, right? But there's only so much of that shit I can take. Because, Lee Daniels hit us in the throat when he started putting kids in trash cans. And I said, this is too much, Lee Daniels. I can't be seeing them put. That's worse than for color girls who thought about suicide over the rainbow when they throwing kids out the window. It's just too much.
Jesus. Okay. We got a Black love story.
Yes, surprise. Usually we save for Wednesday, right? But today is a very special occasion.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
What we got?
So we have Jerome and Bria, who have been together for about a year. Also, a little birdie told us that it's Bria's birthday today.
Happy birthday, sis.
Happy birthday, sis. Happy
birthday to you.
Hey,
happy birthday to you.
Happy birthday. Happy birthday. We do the Stevie version. Oh, my goodness. And that's exactly how he was at church. You be like, what in the rhythm, bruh? So even you hear baby, he don't know the song, right? So where in the rhythm did you be like, yeah, this is time for me to say rum-pa-pum-pum?
Rum-pa-pum-pum. Anyways, happy birthday, sis.
Happy birthday. I hope you enjoying yourself, celebrating, getting a little libation. Jerome, you better be taking care of sis, okay? Taking her somewhere nice or getting her a nice gift or something like that. Sounds good?
Right, but if you ain't got it, you ain't got it.
Gifts don't have to cost. Nerum, don't be stingy, don't be cheap. Nerum uses the holiday season as an excuse to be cheap. And the thing is, he's not cheap on himself. So all gifts don't have to cost $1,000.
Put
Like
your
you
life
can
mask on first.
you can buy things that are reasonable. You can make things that are meaningful. So don't do that.
I think that's one of the things I hate about Kwanzaa is that
What?
with our
Are we
friends,
talking about Kwanzaa or Christmas?
with our friends, because they be like, you got to make something. You can't buy nothing because we don't believe in capitalism for during Kwanzaa.
Yeah, we don't do capitalism because that'd be something, No, we say you either make it or black on.
No, I thought it was you make it or if it was a book.
We got too many rules.
Okay, so how did Jerome and Bria meet?
Okay, so Jerome wrote, Bria and I went to middle school and high school together down in Miami. Oh, Dade County. I love a Dade County nigga. Yes.
These my people.
I think if I wasn't from Detroit, I think I identify with that whole community.
Yeah.
Yes, absolutely. I met Bria in the 7th grade. She was the smart, pretty, and quiet girl in class. I was young, but I knew she would grow up into a successful, most genuine, beautiful black queen that she is today. Come on. Okay. I had her on social media, Facebook and IG, since I made them. Looking at my friend list, and she was my 7th Facebook friend, so you can say I was checking for her. Over the years, we had small talk in the DMs and whatnot, but it wasn't until summer 2016 that we really grew closer to each other. Oh, he was playing a long game.
Looking for a boo.
No, that's the long game. So they
all
been
2016.
Yeah.
Oh,
that was summer 16.
I know.
Dang, we about to be in 18.
I know.
Has Drake released a song?
No.
Oh.
He on hiatus.
He'll be back, honey. More checks coming. Is there anyone from 7th grade? How was you in 7th grade? What do you remember from 7th grade? Anybody you had a crush on?
I was at middle school. I was a couple. There was a girl named Brittany. She had a big booty.
Okay.
What else?
Okay, Nero.
There's a girl named Dana.
Okay. Yeah, I've heard about this Dana one.
She was like my crush. I
know, for a long time, right?
Mm-hmm.
I'm scared to say my names because we still real kind of close. I went to that mid school, so we still be connected. Them niggas be like, so Nyambi. No, you won't get that satisfaction. That's the part about going, because I went to all black school, then I went to a mid school and it was majority white. So again, it's only a handful of black people. So it's it's hard to cross that line and still be friends.
Right.
So you be like, well, I got to make this decision. We friends. Next is, when did each of you know that your partner was the one? It reads, the first time was our first conversation with her after reconnecting with her after high school, when I knew she was the one. She had moved to Brooklyn and I joined the military. That first night, we ended up talking for over 4 hours about life, old mutual friends, our plans and dreams. The icing on the cake, I was like, damn, she woke too? Come on.
Gotta have your woke one.
Because you wouldn't believe the people who sleep. We instantly connected for the next 3 to 4 days until almost 2 a.m. Just talking on the phone like teenagers in the good old days, knowing we both had to work in the morning, then the next day saying how tired we were and how we won't do it again. But you did it again, didn't you?
Mm-hmm. Always.
Do the children do that then? Now still? I remember dating in high school. Early college, maybe not too much in college, but definitely high school, being on the phone all types of night, or just being on the phone a lot. What the fuck were we talking about?
Nothing.
I can barely be on the phone for 30 minutes.
I remember that one
as a grown person.
That one time during undergrad when I fell asleep at the stoplight, going to work at 4 a.m.
No, tell the folks the story now. What happened there?
So I had Nyambi over.
Mm-hmm. And what was we even doing?
Nothing, watching movies TV. And playing video games.
Yeah, eating pizza.
Until 3 o'clock in the morning, and then we fell asleep, and I had to be at work at 4.
So 5 or 4? What?
I think it was at 4.
Yeah.
And only got an hour of sleep, so I drove to work.
You just had to drop me off first.
Yes, I had to drop you off
so I can get
first,
back in the bed.
So she can get back in the bed. I don't know why she just didn't stay in the bed where she was at. But
no, I ain't doing that. No, rule number 1 in undergrad. I ain't sitting up in his bed. So I'd be trapped.
So I had to drop her off, and then I drove to work, and I had a full 8-hour shift ahead of me. So it's something about late night when the lights just be acting weird and shit.
Yeah.
So I'm so sleepy. I'm smacking my snub. I'm smacking the shit out of myself. And
Windows down.
Windows down. Cold air hit me. I get a Mountain Dew and shit like that. I'm doing everything trying to stay woke. So then I get to the stoplight. And when I got there, it turned yellow, so I just stopped.
Why did you just stop at the yellow light?
And so I just stopped.
To take a break.
Yes. So I just stopped. And then, like, I just felt like this was just the longest stoplight ever. And then I just went to sleep. I just fell asleep. I fell asleep. And then when I woke up, the light was still red.
Did the car beep? Did any cars beep at you?
No. I was the only one on the road. But I know I was asleep for a good 10 minutes at the road.
Oh, my God. What's wrong with you?
I don't know.
Were you late for work too?
Yes, because I fell asleep. I fell asleep down the street.
I remember you told me. I was like, that's dangerous. You can't just fall asleep.
I just fell asleep at the stoplight. I was like, damn, that was the longest stoplight ever.
I'm mad nobody would come down the street. Ain't nothing open, but
nope.
Anyway, they said the second time that they knew the partner was the one was on their first date. It was our first day seeing each other since we were in high school. I drove up to New York and we met at a restaurant for lunch. We both couldn't stop smiling and laughing, so much to the fact that the waitress even made a comment about it and complimented our dimples. I can't explain the feeling, but I felt like I was looking at my wife. Come on. Ooh. It's something about when they make your skin and grin. Mm-hmm. What's the old saying? When they make you lose your cool, when your nose open.
Your nose wide open.
And I think the biggest thing when you got to lose your cool. You lose your cool at it.
Yeah.
Next. You gonna read the next one?
Yeah. What was the key to the success of your relationship? Yeah. I would say communication. I know it seems like a generic answer, but it goes a long way. To just telling your partner how you feel, even if you don't want to at the time. It's good to express the things that may rub you the wrong way or you had questions about. Also, this podcast has been a big part of our relationship. Okay, shout out to Black Love Matters.
Look, us? No,
we? Us?
Us?
Oh, thank you. We have been listening faithfully since episode 21. And we submitted questions and had discussions about everything that we all talk about. Nice. What advice would you give to a young married couple? Listen to Black Love Matters. That's what I'm talking about.
He's silly. Thank you.
Nigga. So listen to
Training Day. We seen that this weekend too. My nigga. How did Denzel get a perm?
I don't know.
Go ahead. Was he supposed to play like Dominican?
I don't know.
Was he like Black Latino? Did I miss that when I first seen it?
He's probably was Dominicano.
Saying my nigga like that?
Probably.
Looking like he's straight from Alabama.
Anyways, the advice they got for young married couples is listen to Black Love Matters. Mm-hmm. So at least you got halfway point. Shut up. And he said, I don't have any real advice, just as we're engaged, also expecting our first beautiful baby.
Oh, we got some stuff.
They're expecting their first beautiful black baby, so happy birthday.
I love black babies.
And that black baby.
I love black and Asian babies.
After I get done with the sentence, you can tell them why.
I have a reason. Go ahead.
All I know is that you have to want it and show your effort. That's what I'm talking about. You got to want it and show effort. Yeah. If you truly care, you'll make your partner smile every day, just as much as it was on the first day.
Yeah, laughter's so important. I think that's a key in our relationship too. We have to laugh.
P.S. We could use some of that baby stuff.
That's all right. We getting a collection together. We got one person
email.
Yeah, we got the address.
No.
Oh yeah, we get the address.
Jerome, send us your email.
We'll see some good stuff. Yeah. Because that's going out this week. Mm-hmm. And so also sis who sent the other email who needed it for like their cousin, so we get that out this week. So you're going to get a package from us. All
right. So why you like, we already know why you like black babies, but why you like Asian babies?
I don't know. Why do you say, I just think they're adorable. Mm-hmm. What do you have a story behind this?
Nyami love a fat Asian baby. It's something about they jelly rolls that Nyami love.
And they're attracted to me. You have to talk about it's a mutual respect.
Well, tell us
whenever
more.
I'm in public, white babies don't do it as much. Like white babies kind of look at me. Every now and then I get a white baby, but black babies and Asian babies, they're just drawn to me. Mm-hmm. So we'll make eyes across the room and they'll come to me. I've had Asian babies who run to me and like just reach out. And their mom be like, what the hell? Like, do you know her? I had the first connection I had with the Asian baby was I was in the bathroom in Boston. Remember when the baby crawled under the stall?
Oh yeah.
And he came to me. I said, "Well, come on." I said, "Well, let me wash my hands, honey. Let me get to it." But no, I don't know. I just love an Asian baby. We've always been connected. We smile at each other. We like to hold each other. It's just joy. I love Asian babies.
Okay.
Do you have anything else to add to my Asian baby joy? But do you agree? White babies just stare at me.
Well, white babies stare at me too because I'm a big black nigga.
And they stare at me with their mouth open like, what the fuck is that?
Damn, that nigga is big.
And you can tell some of the babies like, I wonder if he can pick me up.
Chocolate giant.
Can he pick me up?
Chocolate.
Some will be scared, but some of them like, I wonder. I wonder, can he pick me up? But Asian babies don't stare. Like Asian babies be like, hey bitch. Like they be trying to talk to me. They be like, hey bitch.
Lips be moving. Oh, y'all can't see us. Oh. My lips moving and shit. So that's how it be.
Asians and black babies, we get down with the rest of them. Latino babies sometimes. Latinos babies and white babies just stare at me though. Like they just trying to figure. They kind of like disgusted almost.
They be looking at me like, damn.
Yeah, wait. They fascinated about you. And what Nerum comes when you start talking. That's what babies be like. Oh shit. What the fuck is this?
They either love it or hate it.
Yeah, they either love it or hate it.
They be like, ooh.
The vibrations.
Something about that. Something about him with the way he talks.
Or they be scared, they just bust out in tears.
Shut my bones.
Shut up. Okay, come on, pillow talk. But no, thank you so much for that.
Happy birthday, Bria.
Story, Jerome and Bria. And happy birthday, Bria. And yeah, send us your address.
Yeah.
Let us know when you do. We got something. We got
what you expecting? Let us know.
You said like it's an animal. It's a baby. It's a black baby.
I'm just saying what you expecting, boy, girl. Y'all have a reveal party and shit? Yeah. Twinsies? Triplets. Oh, shit.
Blessing them. Putting a root on them. Triplets.
Okay.
More and more.
But we got some stuff.
Yeah, we do. And we're getting it out this week because I got to get my family gifts out. So I'm just going to the post office once, honey. So send us
your address and boy or girl curlos.
It don't matter.
Okay.
I got it all.
Okay.
I'll send you a variety too.
All right. You want to start to spill us up?
Yes. Again, going back to Brother Love, you can see what kind of got me excited about this. Brother Love did 73 questions on Vogue. For y'all don't know what 73 questions is, I love it. It's something that Vogue does. So Vogue, the magazine, does on their YouTube page, and they interview different types of celebrities. And what they do, they ask them like 73 questions. What's it called? Like shotgun style? Is that what it's called? It's like rapid. Yeah. Like rapid fire style.
Rapid session.
And it's not like in a traditional setting where it looks like they're on a couch or something. They're usually in the person's home. And as they're asking these questions back to back, they're walking through their home. So you see where they live, what they do, and all that types of stuff. And the questions are random. So it'd be everything from what's your favorite color, what's your favorite snack, childhood memory, to like what's your most moment you've been scared, what's your most successful moment. I really, really like them. So if you're looking for something really unique, look up Vogue, and it's on their YouTube page, 73 questions. Yeah. And what they did one with Brother Love, P. Diddy. This nigga. I love this. This P. Diddy is my type of Negro. He just is. And I always knew that, but he definitely is. So he's just amazingly black, and I love him. So let's just say he was iconic, okay? So this took place in his LA home, and he was wearing, let me set this tone, a pink silk shirt and white slack with his trademark sunglasses, with several rings on. And it looked like it was a little sheer polish one. Think P. Diddy circa 1990 with the glasses. And it reminded me, it might not have been S curl, but remember he used to wear the S curl? Yeah. Like, it was just giving me that realness. And he was just gliding in and out of his residence and his home and his children. And I was there for everything. So we find out everything from his favorite midnight snacks, which is apple pie and ice cream, come the fuck on. The most prized fashion piece, which is a vintage Ralph Lauren tuxedo. Have you been noticing a lot of brown folks? We've been getting away from seeing all the European designers. People have been giving Ralph Lauren and like time for like these little American designers, their little props, right? Yeah. Make America great, huh? Right. But I agree, a Ralph Lauren tuxedo probably is bad. I don't care. Ralph Lauren with his little bougie ass, some of his shit is classic, right? His talked about his favorite performance of all time, which was the 1997 MTV Music Awards, which I already remember that. Remember all about the Benjamins, baby? No, that was the I'll Be Missing You with Sting. And then how he described Colin Kaepernick with 2 words, and it was brave man. And how he also confirmed that he's bringing back, he was the king of this. Did he start the white parties? He's bringing that back. And what also something that, did you watch it, Nero?
Yeah, I watched it.
And some of the stuff that I also enjoyed was he talked about his strengths. So he said his biggest strength was his faith and belief in God. And then here he comes, he speak to Nyambi. So guess what he said his weakness was?
Fried chicken. Popeyes.
Hot out the grease fried chicken. Ain't it?
Popeyes at churches.
Just fry. It doesn't fry. Anything with batter on it. I I agree. It is a weakness, right? You only can eat so much baked chicken, right? Where I'm like, I don't want no more baked chicken. But I don't know if there's been a time where I'm like, no, thank you. No fried chicken. Child, past that shit. And then also how he said, they asked him what his dream was, and he talked about it's just peace and economic freedom for my people. He was very open in talking about what it is to be black, and he said, for black folks not to worry about going on the street and get shot by the police, and like not being discriminated against, and how important education is. And also, I need to say, can I get P. Diddy skincare routine? Why is his skin flawless?
This nigga is glistening.
God damn. And all that Ciroc. Somebody's lying. So
he just had a Ciroc facial.
Yeah, so it's either water in that bottle. What's going on? Then of course he slid in the Ciroc commercial. Did you see the bartender?
Yeah.
I was more fascinated with him because he made a drink. Because I asked him his favorite drink, and of course P. Diddy made his Ciroc. The bartender.
I would like a Ciroc.
Coquito or what is it called?
Yeah, a French Montana vanilla Coquito.
I don't think it's called a French Montana Coquito.
Oh, what? And it's like French vanilla. Yeah,
that is French Montana. He is French vanilla.
Yeah.
They walked into that one, but I just enjoyed it. What did you think about it?
I enjoyed it too, man. Just
y'all go watch that one.
The thing is, I love these. Another good one is Michael B. Jordan one.
Yeah, Tracy Ellis Ross did one too. I think
she did one that was great.
Lupita and Serena.
Oh, I didn't see those two.
Yeah,
I need to see those. But I enjoyed it. I just enjoyed just black excellence. I enjoyed just niggas being niggas.
And that's what it was. He was being authentically him.
Yeah.
Right? Even with this white boy asking all these questions, it's like, I'm still going to give you this answer.
Well, shit. They're going to be coming to us, and then we're going to at the kitchen table.
We're just going to keep going in and out the room.
Yeah.
And it's going to be a scene when you taking out the trash.
What is one thing you hate Naomi asking you about?
Taking out the trash. So that's how it be. Michael B. Jordan one was interesting. He had the one with his parents. It was a little strange.
Well, he stayed with his parents, or his parents stayed with him.
How old is he? He's a cutie, but he
30 something.
He 30?
I was Specky like.
I thought he was in his 20s.
Let's see. Keep talking. I can find out real.
You gonna figure out how old Michael B. Jordan is? Because he's cute. I like him, but and I appreciate his relationship with his mom, and I understand his parents live with him. He don't live with his parents, but there's something about that. Go to the Wikipedia. Let's go to Wikipedia. There it is, dear. It's something about that I just didn't. Oh,
told you 30. I told you he was 30.
Chadwick Boseman is 41.
Yeah.
Jesus. How old are we? We getting up there.
I'm 30.
You're not.
I am.
You're 30.
Oh, okay.
Nah, he already lied. All right. Anything else about that? But if y'all looking for a cute little YouTube series, it's Vogue 73 Questions, and I absolutely love it. I would love for us to do something like that. So one would mostly make it big, right? To do like a quick, for couples almost, just spitfire.
Okay.
10 questions. And go from there. And maybe have them pick them up randomly and they have to ask each other and answer them. I guess we can do our own version of 73 questions for each other.
Okay.
And usually that's about 10 minutes. So you do me and I do you.
Okay. That's what she said.
You don't like that?
Yeah.
Is that too much work?
I got to think of 73 questions to ask you.
Exactly.
That's random.
And some of them is like,
yeah.
What you eat for breakfast? Like that type of stuff too.
What did you eat for breakfast?
I didn't eat breakfast today.
Oh, I had a cupcake.
I went straight to I had a cupcake too.
Oh, I thought
because I woke up at like 4 or 5 this morning, and that's when I ate a cupcake. Yeah. Alrighty. The last thing I have, if you don't have anything else about Brother Love, to kind of wrap us up, was just talking about holidays and relationships around the holidays, and kind of our thoughts and our experiences on them. Like nothing too, directed, but just a couple questions. So the first thing I kind of had when I'm thinking of relationships in the holidays is, when do you bring someone around the family? Like around the holidays? Like when do you say yes, right? When? What is your thoughts?
That's a good question.
Oh.
I would say I got at least know you for about 4 months.
Oh, that's soon.
4 months or so. And you're not even getting a full-on meeting. It's going to be like, hey, stopping by.
Ooh.
And then dipping out type of thing.
Hold on. So, what do you mean? I don't know. So, okay, so you've been dating somebody because I want to talk about both sides of this. So, early relationship and when you're deeper in a relationship, right? But we're talking about early relationship. So, if someone's been dating for 4 months, you invite them to meet your family at the holidays.
Yeah,
yes
but yeah, it depends. So this is like, she ain't meet mama, but if we're going over like a cousins or a auntie's gathering or something like that, that's not direct family.
Yeah.
Those are usually like the buffer to meet mama.
So you like the after set.
Yeah.
So after dinner, so she ain't coming for dinner. She coming for dessert.
Yeah, she coming for the dessert. So she coming for the spades and liquor.
Gotcha.
And then she can operate, in the words of Papa.
Operate. I can't stop saying it.
If she can operate during the spades and liquor, and deal with my crazy ass cousins and entertain my niece who gonna read and dance and do everything.
Are you trying to
else.
read a story? Are you talking about me?
No, I'm just saying. You've been to a couple after sets.
Have I?
Yeah.
I don't play spades.
Oh, I know. You don't play any games.
In life or anything. Okay.
What about you?
Nayambi, I'm a little bit more black and white. You're not coming to meet my family unless we've been dating at least for 6 months and we're official. So if we've been dating for 6 months and we're official, you can come see my family. And I want you to come. Like, I want you to be there for the dinner. Actually, a little bit for the dinner. So I need you to help my uncles pull these tables together and pull the chairs out. And I need you to help bring the food down. Because I need to make sure you can navigate within my family. Because for you to work out with me, excuse me, I'm a little congested.
Actually, you need some tissue, baby?
I'm a little congested. I don't know where that came from. I need you to be able to work independently in my family. So it's not going to work well that you only can go in my family and you only up under me. I need you to be able to seamlessly be able to integrate with my family without me being around. Because I think it's bullshit when people be like, oh, I ain't married your family, I married you. Yes. But you see all this baggage behind me? Not saying that you're not going to have your partners back and be supportive, but there needs to be a mutual level of respect, tolerance, engagement, right? For your life to be easier. So that's how I move. Like, I throw folks in. And it's 6 months and we're serious. It ain't 6 months, maybe so, maybe. Well, if it's maybe, you're not coming over. You ain't getting my Auntie P's potato salad, pound cake. You can't get Aunt D's pound cake. It just don't work that way.
That pound cake is good as hell.
It is, isn't it? But on the flip side, so say either we've been dating under 6 months or we've been at that 6 month mark, but we haven't made it official. You're not coming to my family house. We meet up after. Actually, them been some of the funnest holidays. Low-key, I'm talking to myself. Low-key, high-key. I think you got one of those holidays. Where you meet later. So it'd be like, all right, we'll meet about 8, 9 o'clock. Maybe we'll go to the movies. Maybe we'll do X, Y, and Z. A couple of like little Chinese restaurant be open, get you a little drink or something. Because I think it's still important to engage with your partner or whoever you're dating, because I think it's important to take that time away. But I'd make a clear distinction. My family knows if I'm bringing whoever I'm bringing home, they don't gotta ask. They never be like, is that Nyambi boyfriend? They be like, oh, that's Nyambi boyfriend. It ain't never like a yes, no, maybe so. Oh, you is it, right? So it ain't no question on both sides of the fence, right? But if it is a question, I'm not bringing them. But I still want to be up under them. Or maybe if I have my own place, he have his own place, we'll meet after. I bring you a plate. And also, I don't play with going over their family house either. So I remember dating guys, and they like, come on through to my auntie, I don't know, Pam house. For why? Are we official?
No, nigga.
And he like, no, but you good people. I said,
I need to see how you gonna operate.
Nyambi don't do that. Because now your Auntie Pam asking me who is I, and I'm going to look at you and say, who am I?
You my friend. That's what you going to call you, little friend.
Exactly. And I don't got time to be nobody's little friend, okay? So I think that's how I do it.
Or situationship.
But it makes it easy. Like, and I'm strong about this. It was a dude I was dating for 5.5 months. And he was like, you serious? I was like, yeah. Oh. Yeah. You can come up for New Year's.
It wasn't Nero. It wasn't Nero.
Was it not?
It wasn't.
I think there's only one time I met with you up after a holiday. See, this is different because my family get together for all holidays. It ain't just Christmas. It's like every holiday we do something. So I think one of the holidays I was like, oh, I'll meet you after. Because you was like, what you doing? I was like, oh, my aunt's doing X, Y, and Z. And you're like, oh, well, I'm on that side of town. I said, oh, we'll meet up after. You ain't coming over here. You think that's shady?
No, not how you get it.
I just be very clear about boundaries and expectations. Do you remember the first time you brought me to meet your family? What was your thoughts?
I was very, very interesting. I think this is the time where, so my niece is a ham, and she, plays out all the movies, so she acts everything. And I think she even read you a book. But the thing was, she read you the book upside down, and you was trying to like keep fix it. Like, let me fix it for you. She's like, no, I'm gonna read you the book. And so she was just reading that book or telling you what was going on in that damn book while I was upside down. And he's like, she would like let me get that book. I just wanted to fix it so I can see the pictures right side up.
And we read the book 3 times.
Well,
and I was like, so nobody gonna come get me out this corner?
Nope.
Ain't nobody gonna give me a glass of water?
Nope.
It was like everybody's like, oh, she got her.
You got her.
She's occupied.
Deuces.
We don't got to read the book no more.
She showed you her little recital.
Yeah, she what you mean showed me? She did the recital. I said, oh, she got costume changes. And I feel like I was the only one on the couch looking around. Everybody else in the kitchen going. I said, why am I the only one? It's an audience of one.
Yep.
And I said,
and she performed, honey.
The whole thing.
Mm-hmm.
Right?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. I don't know. What you say? You gonna ask me the same thing?
Yeah.
I'm so clear on my expectations. Didn't I warn you? Didn't I prep you?
I think you remember near there's gonna be a bunch of niggas hooping and hollering. I said, I love niggas hooping and hollering. And then I meet your aunt. What's your name? Nero? Oh, I like that.
And my thing is, what if she didn't like your name?
I don't know. Maybe we wouldn't be together. We'd never know.
No, so I know my family's just a little bit more.
Yeah.
I don't even know the word. Just extra.
Mm-hmm.
Is that the word?
Well, when you got like 30.
It's so many of us, right?
So many of y'all niggas. It got to be extra.
That is just like new entertainment.
Somebody got to be loud. Everybody got to be loud just to get
the herd. Yeah, just to eat. Just to get a piece of meat, right?
Yeah.
So, but I think what got you the most is not my aunts or uncles or anything. It's my cousins. So, if you think I got a lot of aunts and uncles, I got cousins everywhere. Even now, to this day, I'm in my damn 30s. I still got cousins all the way from 6 months to like 60. Pick a age.
And I remember being like, "What's up, little fella?" And him being like,
"I'm bigger."
Oh,
have a good day.
Well, fuck you too, then. Nigga. I just wanted to push his ass over.
And I think he walked away.
Yeah.
Didn't he walk over?
I just wanted to push his little ass over. I'm bigger. No, nigga, you little fella. I said, "Oh hell no, this shit ain't gonna work."
So that's it. The next question I was going to bring up is, so we talked about when you're early in a relationship. So what do you do when you're deeper in a relationship and committed? And how do you make time for both families? So I'm more in situation now. So if you think about my family, I got my mom's side of the family, my dad's side of the family. Then you're like, that's 3 different families, basically.
I just try to bring some of them to one side of the family. So
what you try to do, Neroms?
So for example, your parents and them got a little situation going through. I was like, all right.
What do you call it a situation?
All right, sister and mom, y'all gonna come over and over here.
You have your family, y'all get together are smaller.
Yeah, I have a small family compared to yours. When you got like 30 uncles and shit, it's hard to get them to move like that. But hell, this is like me, my mom.
No, it ain't, honey. Okay? Just send a call.
Shit. It's just me, my mom, and nieces and nephews.
You got a sister.
Me, my mom, my sister, nieces and nephews. So I think it's a little bit easier for us to maneuver that, because it's like, all right, we go to one place, sis bring over the nieces and nephews, we kick it there, or you can come on over to your parents' house and go from there, because my mom gets to the point where like the past couple Christmases, she just spent a night at your parents' house, like, well,
because it's an all event.
I already know to pack my bag and I have my pack and when I get tired I just go on up to the bed,
because we're still going.
They be going.
Because we're still going.
Oh my God, what was that last time?
Because we have folks, because some of our family members work on Christmas, right? Yeah. And they work all day. So we'll start earlier so the folks who have to work in the evening eat. And then we got to go longer for the folks who work during the day shift.
Oh my God, that last time. We go to bed till 4 a.m. And I'm like, I just want to go to bed. Why ain't nobody leaving yet?
It gets to the point where folks like, well, you staying or...
And I think that's where I get it from, where friends be over past midnight. So I'm about to go to bed. Are you staying tonight?
Because at my parents' house, they're very open. Like, if you want to stay, you can just stay. We pack them in. Right. Here's a couch.
Here's some covers.
Here's the covers. Here's a toothbrush. Here's a washcloth. Don't wake us up before 9. There's the coffee. There's some toast in there, and the bacon's in there. No, my mom don't like bacon before she get up, so he has some toast and cereal.
And then your dad wake up listening to Black Love Matters.
He do. So I do appreciate that. Like, I think living out in New England, I do miss that sometimes of having a full house and what that is. And that, because it's a certain type of energy, right?
Yeah.
To have a full house of people all the time and that don't live there. So we ain't talking about people who live there. You be like, who in that guest room?
Right.
Who in the basement? Oh, okay, cool. Well, I'm going to go get breakfast.
Right. Anybody want some bacon?
Yeah. So I miss that. I think, but also, So thinking from my perspective, if we're just thinking about splitting between two families. So my mom's side of the family is pretty big and my dad's side of the family is big. And there are events where they combine them, but there are also events where they're not combined too. So sometimes it's really splitting your time.
Yeah.
And saying and being explicit, like I'm going to spend X amount of hours here and X amount of hours there. Like you almost have to create this schedule and then communicate that to them. So I remember having to communicate to my parents when we first moved out here, like it's not cost effective for us to come home every Thanksgiving and Christmas. Like we grad students, and not even cost effective, like for mental bandwidth, right? I can't come home every Christmas and Thanksgiving and expect to do get all my work done, and it just wasn't. I wouldn't have been productive. So I had to say, I can come home every other this, and us being in a relationship, I had to say that Nerum family don't always got to come to our house. Like sometimes I need to go to there because I think that's important. And I think I brought this up to you. You didn't even say anything to me, but I think it's important for me to sometime go in your family's area and not always be like, oh, just come to my house. Y'all just stay the night. Just do although they're welcome and all that stuff, but it's different, right? Sometimes folks want to have stuff at their own house. So I think it's very important to try to integrate both sides of it and create a plan and execute it and just be transparent in that communication. Because I think it's lost sometimes in the communication when your people don't know. And then it turned into, oh, they be on that side of the family because they think someone's so better than it. You know how folks create their own stories and dialogue instead of just being explicit and saying, I'm going to be over here until this time.
I'm going to be over there because it's my woman at.
Yeah.
It ain't got that shit to do with you.
Yeah, and then, both ways. So even with the tradition we done started, not that my family don't do enough, but we start doing Christmas Eve too. I don't know if you noticed that. Because my mom and dad, they both their sides of the family kind of do different things. So Christmas Eve kind of was this beginning to be the spot at our house too. Last year, was that last year? We did gumbo and beignets.
Oh yeah, that shit was good as hell, and I ate up all the damn gumbo.
And that was more of friends and stuff to come over. So that was the time for family was there, but it was more friends and neighbors to come over. So, and I think it's the time and space just to establish new traditions too. I love a tradition around the holiday season. I'm trying to get my family to buy into Kwanzaa. They buy into Kwanzaa, but they don't buy into Kwanzaa. They was yes, Kwanzaa is important. We should celebrate the black community and the cooperative. But all right, well, we about to get around this table these candles. They I love the Lord. And I'm well, that don't have nothing.
You ain't say
you
nothing
can love the Lord
calling the ancestors.
Yeah.
I was the libations cup.
Yeah, I was we're gonna call the ancestors. And my mom was I love the Lord. I'm just because you call onto the ancestors, I was Mom, it's acknowledging the ancestors. I'm not having a seance here. It's just acknowledging the ancestors for what they've done. She said, She was I don't know who taught you all these things. We didn't do this.
We didn't do this growing up. I don't know who taught you this. But my God didn't tell you none of this shit.
So it's just kind of getting them to open up to it. But they agree with the foundational values of Kwanzaa. But some of the rituals around it, they still. Because I think that's something I told them. I was well, instead of doing Christmas, let's just do Kwanzaa or something. Let's do a Kwanzaa thing Christmas. And they was huh? Could you imagine my family doing Kwanzaa thing?
No.
I think they would start off good.
Yeah, I can see your mama. What? How many songs I gotta say Harambe? I ain't know
what does Harambe mean?
What the fuck that mean? Harambe? What the fuck? I ain't saying that shit.
I don't know who I'm calling into this house. Right. Get the sage. The next question I put out there, I thought was a good question, is so when you're in a relationship, how do you make time when you're with family, traveling, doing all this? How do you just make time for the both of us?
You got to get a hotel room and take your ass back home.
What? Okay, Nerum. Okay, flesh that out. Unpack it. What are you talking about?
I feel lately, this is the thing now. Whenever I go back home, I just got to get a hotel room. And that's the best time for us to make time for
decompress.
Yeah. Decompress, because it's it's tiring going to a family house and figure out where you're gonna sleep at and
in bed. Sometimes you're on the bed. Sometimes you're on the couch. Sometimes you're on the blow up, honey.
And some people be like, well, y'all can't sleep in the same bed together, even though we've been together for all these damn years. But they be like, no, y'all can't sleep in the same bed. And other people like, y'all don't give a fuck. Y'all can sleep in the same bed. Y'all can sleep in our bed. No.
Then there's some people like, are y'all gonna have some kids tonight?
Right.
She's like, what?
So I think the best thing to do when you visiting family and friends is to get a hotel room.
And maybe not for the whole time.
No, but for a couple of days.
Maybe a day. It helps.
Just so you can
regroup,
decompress, and do whatever else you want to do, so you can talk shit about your family when you get home.
Yeah, because you got to have that space to do it. And I think when you live closer, it's very important just to be able to go home and sneak away. So I almost think something I think we do a lot near and well is even when we're here or away or even on vacation, I think when we group vacation with people, we always find time to sneak away. Mm-hmm. So we always try to find time to do our own date night. Well, it's just us two. Yeah. And we be like, we gonna see y'all later.
See y'all later. All right, bye-bye. Yeah. Love you, bye.
Love you, okay, bye-bye. Mm-hmm. And I do think that's important. I think during the holiday season, it can get lost to do it. And I think we've gotten spoiled because we've had some holiday seasons where it's just been us.
Oh, man, it ain't nothing about waking up on Christmas or Thanksgiving and just be sitting in your drawers the whole day and watching TV, and you eat something and you still sit in your drawers and watch TV. You
sip something. You know, we believe in a libation.
Right.
You sip something, then you what? Eat something. You sip something. I mean, sometimes you miss your food, but it is nice to create your own. I think it's important. The takeaway point is to also be able to make your own traditions. So as we're getting into a different age range and, you know, eventually we'll become the matriarch and patriarch of our families, I think it's important for us to establish our own traditions, right? Mm-hmm. So who knows where we're going to be? I don't know if we're going to go back to Michigan, stay in white-ass New England, move somewhere else. So what does the holiday look like with us? You know, and if we add a dog or a child to our traditions, what does that mean? And I think it's important for us to establish our own traditions. And I think we slowly but surely been doing. I think Kwanzaa is definitely a tradition. Yeah, that's going to be with our family as we continue to mature in that. But do we have any other traditions we have?
Black Love Day.
Black Love Day. I'm talking about for the holiday stuff that we do.
You know, you used to do 12 days of cookies, but
I had to go back on the cookies on the obesity.
Exactly.
I might have to get back into that though. We still got some time. Maybe it don't got to be 12 days of cookies. Maybe it just be 5, honey.
Right. Can it just be a cookie?
Oh, you said pick one chocolate chip.
One cookie.
I think that's what make it fun. You do all these kinds, right? Because you go to the market, you buy all this stuff. You don't be buying all the sweetened condensed milk. Like that's what makes it fun. So I think that's something we got to think about. I think we like spending time with each other. So I think that's different. I know. Oh, going to the movies.
Yeah, we love. You know, Naomi love a good Christmas movie.
All the time. I wish it was a way to tip the movie people because I show be in there every year. Unless it's snowing or something really going on. Because did we go to the movies last year? Yep. Put it this way. We was able to eat, chill, go to the movies, come back, and the house still popping. Mm-hmm. So I think that's important. And then lastly, the question I was going to ask Neeram is how do you make time for yourself during this holiday season?
Well, for me, I usually just go for a run.
Really?
Yeah. I think it's a little bit easier because I'm active. Mm-hmm. And, you know, I always bring like my workout gear and things of that sort. So, you know, I'm always like, well, I'm going for a run. I'll see y'all later. Yeah. And that's like an hour and a half to myself to do whatever I want. Yeah. Even if it's cold as hell outside. So that's more or less how I build in time. But I don't know about you. What about you?
I try to go away. I try to sneak away by myself. So I do one of two things. So the first thing I do, if I'm able to physically get away and leave the house, I will. So, you know, I'm a walker. So if it's not too cold, the last few winters, we've been lucky for Christmas that it's been like, was last year was 50 degrees? Or was that 2 years ago?
It was one of those years. I can't remember.
And I remember going for a full-fledged ass walk. I think we did like a 3-mile walk or something like that. It was nice. So I just try to get away. Or if I'm like out here at my parents' house, like I'll take the keys and I will physically go somewhere. But if I'm not able to do that, and leave and be by myself, even if it's just walking the mall, I don't know if you or Nia or our friends notice this, whenever there's a height of a party going on, I'll sneak away for 10 to 15 minutes. And I'll just go sit in my room or sit in the back and just go somewhere quiet and just sit quietly.
Usually she's taking a nap.
I don't take a nap, but I will lay down. I do believe in, like, especially if it's like my house or a really close friend's house. I'm like, you know, can I just step away to the room? Like, can I just step out really quick? And it's just a way for me to kind of decompress, right? Yeah. Because I'm very extroverted at those types of events. So I'm giving, I'm talking to people, I'm libation, I'm drinking, I'm holding babies, kissing. Like, I enjoy it, but I get really burnt out sometimes. And I literally, during the middle of a party, I would sneak away. Have you noticed I do that or no? I try to get good at it.
Because I'm like, I'm entertaining all these goddamn people. Where the hell is Naomi at?
I got to sneak away.
She's supposed to go get some paper towel and it's been 2 hours.
I don't be gone for 2 hours. It'd be like 15 minutes. I might do 15 minutes like every couple hours just to be like, and that helps me to decompress. Also, what helps me is either early mornings or late nights. So I'll either try to be the first person in the house in the morning that wake up, or one of the last people to go to sleep when it's super, super quiet in the house, and just take a moment for myself. And not to do anything, but pop on my headphones, listen to a playlist, just to do nothing. Usually, I'm emotional around the holiday season. That's that Leo energy around the holidays and things. So I try to give myself a good cry out at least once a day.
Yeah, you gotta get you a good cry.
Yeah, that's what I do though.
All right.
Anything else about holidays and relationships? I would say, be flexible. Don't sweat the small shit. As Naomi say, it ain't all about the money. Like, don't break yourself doing this stuff. It's really about people and experiences, and not, those types of.
Yeah, because January right around the corner. Those bills don't stop.
Yeah. And, watch social media jealousy too. As we get close to the holiday season, I get more. Well, not that I'm on it to begin with, honey, but I really don't pay any attention to social media because people are putting their best Oprah selves out there, and you might not be in your best Oprah self mode, and that'll make it worse, right?
Yeah.
You ever seen somebody, you be like, oh, that's what they got for, they engaged. They pregnant with twins.
Baby.
Oh,
they got
and
a baby
house.
for Christmas.
And they got the Mega Millions and some red bottoms. Oh, what I get?
This couch. No, I'm gonna stay on the couch.
Some essential oil, that stuff will play with your head if you really don't be careful. I also think it's also important is that you don't assume anything. So this is the time to be open and completely transparent with your partner. So if anything popping off, say it. Don't assume. Make it plain. Also manage your expectations. The holiday season don't have to be perfect, y'all. It can be perfectly imperfect. Like, just
play some spades.
Enjoy it, right?
Play some dominoes.
Yeah.
Don't play Monopoly, because that's when niggas fight.
Oh, my God.
Because niggas be cheating.
Take Nyambi's advice. Don't play no games. Reach out to folks. Make time for romance. Like, just enjoy this time. And then, I'm going to get a real talk for y'all. This has been a rough ass year, last 2 weeks for Nyambi, and I'm not as happy for the holiday season. No, that is going to be over soon. I know that sounds shady. Do you know what I'm saying? I know it sounds shady, but we only got about 20 more days of this shit, and everybody gonna forget about it.
Everybody gonna be broke again, and everybody gonna be working.
After everybody knew you, new body, new year, right around MLK, everybody gonna forget about it. Because sometimes it's hard. Like, sometimes it's hard to live your best life, right? When you going through some shit, it's hard, right?
Yeah.
And sometimes what you just need, the hope is to be like, shit, 23 more days, honey. 23, 22. Like, do your own advent calendar. Start counting down to MLK, to back to normal. And it's okay to feel like that, because every holiday is not going to do it. But I will argue and say it's a choice to be happy and try to make the best of it. All right?
Yeah.
So that's kind of my tips for the holidays. Nero, you got anything else?
No, baby. I think you wrapped up everything. I think now is a good time to end the show.
Oh, shit. Well, close us out, Nero. Make it plain. Okay?
Make it plain.
Make it plain and
so
close us out.
To submit your Black Love story, go to blacklovematters.com. To submit a question for Kitchen Table Talk, shoot us an email at blacklovematters@gmail.com. That's black with no K. To leave us a comment about anything that we talked about on the show, you can go to blacklovematters.com. We got that SoundCloud, or you can leave us a voicemail, and that's at 508-784-1111. That's 508-784-1111. Go ahead and put that in your phone. Save it as Black Love Matters. When y'all drive and y'all hear something, y'all can go ahead and be like, hey, Siri, call Black Love Matters.
And again, happy birthday, Bria.
Happy birthday, Bria. We'll talk to y'all later. And remember, love is ever evolving.
Peace.
Peace.